Seniors of 2020, I congratulate you on making it to your graduation. I wish we could have ended the season as better than what we did, but you guys get to carry on the torch and keep moving on. And I hope you guys have a great college career and life. And don't forget about your family back here at SEC. Come on. Hey.
Over the past year, I've learned and grown much more than I expected to going into crew. I was so nervous about being around a whole new team and adapting to a new sport. The beginning was difficult because sometimes I felt like I couldn't keep up with everyone. I would tell myself that I couldn't do it and I should just give up, but there was always a coach or teammate there to encourage me. Being on this team has changed my thinking and approach when it comes to obstacles and victories. I don't see obstacles as problems now, but as opportunities to improve. I've become stronger, more driven, and much more confident. I've made so many friends, and I love all of our women's team so much. I honestly wouldn't have been able to make it through this year without the encouragement and friendship on this team. Thank you, Coach Katie, Coach Caitlin, and Coach Little for all of your time and love. This year has been one of the best years of my life.
First off, I just want to say thank you to my teammates and the coaching staff for making my senior year so memorable. Thank you to the girls for allowing me to be your team captain this year. The past year, not only did we become stronger, but we grew closer together as well. I'm so thankful for my relationship with each and every one of you girls. You have taught me things and given me memories that I'll remember for the rest of my life. To all the girls, don't give up. You all are incredibly talented, and if you just push yourself these next few years, you're going to do amazing things, not only in rowing, but in the outside world as well. I can't wait to watch all of you grow as rowers and as a person too. You all are such beautiful, talented ladies, and you can do amazing things. I think that this past season was really a turning point for us and the women's team in general. This season really showed us how far we can push ourselves and that we are capable of things we might not know. Thank you to the coaching staff, but especially Coach Katie and Coach Caitlin. You guys were not only my coaches, but you were also a friend, and were there if I needed anything. And I think that I speak for all the girls when I say that you pushed us to do things we didn't know we were capable of. Coach Katie, you really pushed me as a rower these past 2 years, and I'm very thankful for that. You taught me skills that I could use not only in rowing, but in the outside world as well. Thank you for always being there for us and being the best coaches ever. So I told myself that I wasn't going to give specific girls shout outs, but I have to do just one. Riley, you're capable of so many things and everyone knows it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Thank you for being my best friend, my co-captain, and my pair partner this year. Thank you again to all the girls for making this year the best. The memories we made this year I will cherish forever, and I can't wait to see what you do this next year and the years after that. I love you all very much, and I promise I'll visit every time I'm down. You all are so amazing, and I can't wait to watch all your regattas online next year.
Hi, this has been a crazy year. Excited with the progress you all have done. This has been by far my best year, and I'm going to be sad to miss you guys. Good luck next year.
I mean, there's not really much to say. I guess, I don't know, crew's definitely, like, it was pretty impactful in, like, the past 3 years. I guess it, like, provided, like, the closest and best friends I've ever had. But yeah, probably sticking out was probably the best decision I could have made. Especially last year was really fun, you know, getting a states medal and the regionals medal and all, but yeah. I'd say crew definitely probably produces the best memories you'll ever have, especially in high school. So yeah, and I don't know, I just want to say thank you to, like, the boys, I guess, you know, for helping me, like, stick it out and, like, making it fun every day as much as they could, and, like, making me want to stay and whatever. But yeah, well, I know they'll do well when I'm gone. I'm gonna miss them, but there's not much to do. But
Hello to the 5 parents watching and Coach Little. My name is Cullen Yarbrough, and I rode on Space Coast Crew for 4 spectacular years. I would like to thank Coach Rick for always being a great coach my novice year, who was always willing to discuss what you could improve on as a rower. My second year was also great, and I would like to thank Coach Alex for making rowing fun and helping make our dreams of winning a states medal a reality. These past 2 years have been alright. I can say that Coach Little and Coach Jocelyn are the most caring coaches I've had, always being there for their rowers. I'd also like to shout out Slater Rhodes, who is an icon who I would follow to the ends of the earth. I wish everybody the most hearty ounce of success following this year.
Okay, so I think the most important thing about Crew to me over the past 4 years has been the aspect of the team being more of a family, and I think it creates like a vast environment for success, and it's really helped me through the past 4 years, and it's really just grown relationships I've known I'm going to have for the rest of my life, and I couldn't thank the coaches more for that.
Want to give a shout out to all the boys and all the people on the team that made Crew so awesome, and all the awesome friends I made. So, thank you.
I'm Aiden Neddick, and I've had 4 years at Space Coast. And I have to say, these 4 years have been the best of my life, despite we've had ups and downs. But all of these experiences have made me stronger as a person. I've learned to teach all of these people I've met over these 4 years as a family, and there's not much you can ask for better than that. A lot of these people I've actually been rowing with for 4 years. The person I've been rowing longest with and most consistently is Ben, and he's definitely a role model for everyone on this team, and I really hope that I was too. Before Crew, I didn't really have much going on. I didn't have too many friends, I didn't have many goals, and I really didn't have any drive. But this sport has taught me determination, it's taught me how to pursue what I need to, and it's given me a direction in life, and I can't ask for any more than that.
Hi, I'm Lennon Manuel, and I started rowing my freshman year as a novice, and this is now my 4th year of rowing, and I've graduated from high school, and I just want to say a few things about my experiences at Space Coast Crew. I've really enjoyed everything I've done here. Every year is something new, honestly, especially with me where I had a new coach every single year. And I can't say that there were low points and there were of course high points. But for the most part, you know, you look at the low points now and they're really not as bad as you thought they were back then. It really kind of all adds to the enjoyment of Crew, having like high points and low points. It really makes it more entertaining for me. And then I really love the competition of the sport also. And I've definitely made some friends that I think I'll keep for the longer, until like college. And so yeah, Lennon Manuel. Yeah. Here you go.
Alright, so I've had some time to think about what I've learned over my past 4 years rowing at Space Coast, and I think that the most important lessons I've learned have not been about, you know, rowing technique or erg performance or my diet. The most important things I've learned have been about how to be a good friend, a good teammate, a good leader. Things like picking someone up when they're down, or, you know, giving or receiving criticism, or, you know, dealing with the bad stuff and capitalizing on the good stuff. And those are the lessons that are going to stick with me, not only as I go on to row in college, but as I make my way through life. And I think that, you know, I really do hope that every rower and every coxswain has the opportunity to learn their own lessons and to find their own reasons to love this sport and their own reasons to love this team.
past 5 years have been some of the best in my life. I've created so many great memories here on this team. It's from Noah Ogburn almost ramming me into a channel marker to Slater desperately calling out commands at Claremont after the gunnel's already underwater and half the boats jumped out. Don't worry, all my memories aren't traumatic here. There was my novice year where we ended up taking second place at States, beating out a Sarasota boat, to my 2B event at States last year where we almost took third in a near photo finish, and where at regionals with that boat, we took first. I'd like to thank so many friends that I've made over the years: Tyler Decker, Noah Ogburn, Mason Lunsford, or Ethan Goswick. They've all been really great friends to me and have made these years really enjoyable. I'd also like to thank Coach Jocelyn and Coach Little for how much they've helped the team over these past 2 years. They've really cared about us and brought a whole new competitive atmosphere that's made the team just so much better. And they've really cared about every kid on this team.
Crew has been a great part of my life. I've been doing it for the past 5 years, and it's like carved out the person I am today. It's brought back the best memories of my high school career. It brought the closest of my friends into my life, and all the hobbies I have now is because of the crew and the opportunities it gave. And then also, I love crew, and I love everything that I did here, from joking around at practice to going to regattas out of state like Tennessee and breaking a lamp there, or head to the south. That was a great regatta. And then I'll just share one more of my favorite memories from crew. Back in 10th grade, me, Leo, Alex, and Riley all went up to Coach Danielle, and we asked her to go on a run to Pineda. But instead of going on a run to Pineda, he ran out of sight, jumped in his car, and we drove to the beach, and we spent the entire practice there. And then we came back, and nobody expected anything. And yeah, that's mostly it. And also, I have the most state medals out of anybody on crew. Thank you.
Well, it was a rather quick 5 years, but my time here at Space Coast Crew has been awesome. The first few years I wasn't really sure if I liked it or not, but after meeting my friends like Blake and the others, Ethan, Noah, and later on a few others, I started to realize that this is something that I love, something that I want to keep doing for the rest of my time in high school. And it's been tough at times with the issues of coaches going in and out constantly and the team having some issues here and there, but these last 2 years have been really awesome under Coach Little and Coach Jocelyn's lead. The team has grown so much, it's gotten so much faster, it's felt so much more like a family. It's been awesome. Just remember, to the younger guys, just remember, the team is a family, treat it like that, watch out for each other, and just go fast together. Don't forget that you're in a boat with 8 other guys. You have to work together to go fast. This year, you guys went fast. Let's keep it up, be strong. And now for the thank yous. First of all, thank you to my parents for letting me row for 5 years and paying for it, because that's not cheap. And also for giving me a single, which was also not cheap. And thank you to the Blanchards, because they're like a second family. They're always there to help me out when I need it. And lastly, thank you to Coach Jocelyn and Coach Little, because they have made these last 2 years amazing. And under their leadership, this team will continue to go far and continue to grow. So thank you. Thank you for letting me row. Thank you for rowing with me. And good luck in the future, guys.
All right, guess I'm the last one. So it's hard to believe that 6 years ago on this very day was my first time ever stepping in a rowing shell. It was a learn to row day. All I remember was Michael Pickering and his sister were in the boat and just going out on the Indian River and just rowing. And it was so much fun. I fell in love with the sport on that very day. And there was a lot of trials my first year. I was actually a 7th grader when I joined the team, which we only had 3 join the team that year as 7th graders, and it was kind of an experiment. And from there I started growing from such a tiny little 7th grader, barely in 8. I was often in the pity boats, as I call them, but I started growing and making friends and working hard on the team. That's where I found kind of that passion for rowing, was if you kept on working, you'd do better and you could improve your situation. It was all about what you did could help you be better. And also on the team, I made a lot of friends, starting my novice year with Greg and Bobby, who have long since graduated, and they were great friends. They kind of like, not necessarily father figures, but big brothers for me on the team. They helped me out, they encouraged me, even though I was a tiny little 7th grader. That could be annoying from time to time. And then we also start out with first batch of coaches with Coach Ethan and Coach Rick. Great learning experience having Coach Rick. He was a great novice coach. And then also with Coach Ethan being a very strong leader for the team and helping change the culture, which I got to experience the very last of a very negative culture. And then the next year, I started improving even more, got into the Frosh 8, and actually medaled at States in the Frosh B boat. And that's where my 3 other friends joined the team, Tyler, Blake, and Ethan, and we've been best of friends ever since. Super close. I call us the God Squad, but they don't really agree to that. And then that year we had a new coach join, Spencer, and the team was looking amazing. It just looked like it couldn't go even any higher. And then the next year we went even higher, and I started getting into those better boats. I started fighting and getting up in the higher boats up on the team. I was in the Frosh A that year, which we had a great time at States. Not necessarily placing, but we had a good time as camaraderie in the boats. And then the year after that, we kind of had a shaky time. Coach Ethan actually left the team and to go to Stetson, and we struggled a little bit. Coach Rick, I don't think was entirely ready to take on the role of a head coach, but we kept fighting. The people who stayed around improved themselves and got better and better. And that way, next year when we got Coach Little and Coach Jocelyn, the team had new leaders ready to step up and take place, which I, as a team captain, was able to help bring the team forward into this new culture and the new system that Coach Little brought in. And I've been quite proud of where the team's gone. In these 6 years, this is actually the best I've ever seen our fleet in such good condition. And I'm excited to see what other boats Coach Little wants to get, or how he'll keep them in shape. And yeah, so the other thing I want to end off on is thanking my family, thanking my friends, and especially my younger brother who joined the team very recently. I want to encourage him to keep working hard even when I'm off in college and I'm gone and I can't watch over him and tell him to get his butt moving. So thank you.